let's see if we can do even better.
Thank you, Jeff, and hello there everyone, and welcome back to another video of F1 2018 Career. Today we're going to be doing the Austrian Grand Prix round 9. First of all, apologies for not really having much of the series of this beforehand, mainly because Forza Horizon 4 came out, FIFA 19 came out. Those videos will be turning tomorrow and Friday respectively as we get underway here live around, and it's absolutely dreadful start as usual. Alonso's gone past Gasly's gone past, Hartley's going to go past, Hartley's going to go up the inside, and there's going to be a bit of a banging the wheels with Hartley as usual, and we scare Hartley into submission. Come out of the way. It's a bit, obviously it's a wet start, but the game however doesn't recognise it's a wet start and just put us on the dry tyres. Bit of contact with Hartley there at the first start. Nice dipole move, and Hartley of course with the Toro Rosso, with the Honda power, of course he is no match for the mighty Mercedes. Full wide, full wide, full wide. Oh, this is not going to go well. Charles is on our thing. Looks, two Renaults have suffered there majorly. Look at this. Got the slipstream, went for the dive bomb, and then the two Renaults have clanked into Leclerc, and then and they just stopped the two Renaults, left out, hanged out to dry, and we benefited from that, and everybody else didn't. Now Sergio Perez has also capitalised. He has joined me up to the points P10. Lewis Hamilton, bad start for him. He's down to P8, but Sergio Perez is going to have a go down the inside into the final corner, and he is going to go through. So Perez in the faster car. I suppose myself, with not really suffering with these conditions. Leclerc is also having a look. He's going to go down our inside. We're going to try and use a bit of Richmond because Leclerc loses his momentum on the corner of turn 2.
We expect these tyres to be good for a while yet. Just be careful with them in the high-speed corners.
Yeah, remember we're doing a one-stop today, so we'll go as far as it humanly possible on these tyres, and then we will pit.
This rain should be stopping anytime soon. We should see a dry line start to form fairly rapidly, so make sure to cool your tyres down the straights. Dries seem like the best tyre for now.
I haven't actually had a properly wet race yet in this career mode, as Fernando Alonso looks like he's holding up a couple of people. I think that's including his teammate and a couple of Toro Rossos. And Honda's going to get the move over McLaren, so McLaren really doing that. Williams is going to go past McLaren as well. Dear, Alonso's in deep trouble. I think his teammate's going to go past as well now. And of course now, back to our battle, our teammate Leclerc is actually starting to step up for once. He's got no points in the championship. And also what happened is the Force Indias mugged off Grosjean in the Haas. So Ocon and Perez, this is up ahead of us. And Perez gets ahead of Ocon there, so Grosjean mugged off, and now Leclerc is going past. He's got the DRS up to turn 3. We're going to defend back down the inside into turn 2. Excuse me, not turn 3. But we're going to give him room on the outside. We're going to have the DRS now down to the next series of turns, and we should be able to keep P10. And we do indeed from Leclerc. But I'm sure that no point. Here he goes again. He has the inside line this time on lap 9. We're going to try and stick it to the outside. A little bit of a touching wheel, but he's got the momentum. He hasn't even got DRS, and we're going to have to switch to back to the inside. Bit of a collision. I don't really see that as a warning, to be honest. No need there, FIA. But this time, moving to lap 10 now, Leclerc once again does it again up to turn 2. And this time we get a horrible line on the thing. We're unable to do the switch back down the inside. We will have DRS, but Leclerc just bolts out of turn 2. And that is us, Leclerc gone, and then we're back down to P11 now. Make that P10 because Lewis Hamilton has been in the pits. He's come back onto a setup of ultra soft tyres, which is interesting because he'll have to stop again. We don't, so potentially Hamilton is now behind us on the road. So watching here, Max Verstappen, who has a puncher now. Verstappen has got a puncher, and again, like in Canada, Verstappen is not good. There is a little bit of reliability there in the Red Bull this year.
Nice work, that brings you up a place.
Well, it's not really nice work, Jeff. I mean, Verstappen had a puncher. Did you not see the the thing happen as Lewis Hamilton's going to go at us now? Down to turn 1, not going to do. We're sticking with Leclerc, but eventually Leclerc bolts, and Hamilton this time gets the move done. We're going to try and stick it around the outside. It's touch and go here, and Hamilton blocks us on the inside. We're going to have DRS down the main straight now. Can we get this back at Hamilton? We're going to go back down the inside. But can we make the move stick? Oh, we're side by side with Hamilton now. Can we get the traction? Well, with DRS once again up to turn 2. And we do so again. We can retain position now. And Hamilton now is going to come back with us with DRS into turn 3. And surely now he's going to make the move to stick. No, we're going to have a go around the outside. Let's see if we can make the stick. No, Hamilton keeps the position. And that is Hamilton gone. Moving to lap 17 now. He makes short work of catching Leclerc and moves ahead of our teammates. So Hamilton is coming back through, but remember those ultra softs might go off. And lap 18 now. Sergio Perez has been hit. He has so much of an advantage. He has actually come out ahead of us. Perez is trying to attach us, and Perez has gone round. Right, so what happened here? So here's Perez. He has a little bit of curbing now on the inside line, and then goes to the outside. Let's get a closer look on board. He goes to the outside, gets a little bit of contact there. Then he goes down the inside, and then he hits our rear tyre and loses a bit of his end plate. That's unfortunate. And Leclerc now. I said Hamilton's tyres might be going off. Leclerc has re-caught Lewis Hamilton up to turn 2. Can Leclerc re-overtake Hamilton? He does. Leclerc re-overtakes Hamilton.
Charles is in the pits.
Leclerc is in the pits. We are going to follow him in.
We're 5 positions up on where we expected to finish.
Our tyres are pretty much reached where they need to be. Little bit of a double stack, but Leclerc is a couple of seconds up the road. Grosjean is in as well. Grosjean was up ahead of Leclerc. There's going to be a little bit of delay. Come on. 4 seconds, not bad. It's been worse on I think I've had it 8 seconds on previous games, but we're out behind Magnussen. I think Magnussen is yet to stop on those softs. Gasly's in behind as well, he's some way behind us. And Leclerc, now on the super softs, has caught up to Ocon. And he's going to go around the outside and turn 2. Very nice little move. He'll get the traction with the better super soft tyres, and he will move up a position. Let's see if we can catch Ocon as well now. And up ahead we see there's a big battle between Bottas, Ricciardo, and Vettel. Raikkonen's in the background as well. Those top 4 are swapping places all the time at the front. Between the leaders, obviously Hamilton and Verstappen a bit down. Verstappen is behind us with those penalties, just overtaken. I think Carlos Sainz, both Verstappen, Sainz, and Hulkenberg doing well to come back, considering the fact that Verstappen had a puncher and Sainz and Hulkenberg. Well, saying that, there's a yellow flag behind us, and I believe Carlos Sainz is out of the race. That's unfortunate for him. Well, he wasn't in a points-paying position though. He was in P11, but he was catching up to. But I think it was a mechanical fault in the end, and that was the end of the race. Unfortunately, we couldn't really catch up to Esteban Ocon. Verstappen was catching us, excuse me, all the time, but Ocon was pretty sure if there'd been an extra couple of laps, we would have caught Ocon on these very worn softs. Verstappen was on the ultra softs. He was catching us all the time. You can see here, it's not going to be it today. P9, Leclerc's finished beating us and got his first points as well.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
P9, I'll take that. So, P9, Leclerc P6 in the end. So, great job from him. Hamilton did the 2-stop, along with Verstappen, I think, was forced onto a 2-stop. And Perez, I think, also had to do a 2-stop after he decided to stick his nose in when it wasn't welcome. Fortunate for Sainz, Gasly and Hartley. Honda Power not doing well there. Both of them are. Williams down there, McLaren's down there. They're not doing very well. In terms of the constructors, we remain in P9. Leclerc now gets his first points. Mercedes now are in front over Ferrari. We retain P6 and are catching Haas. If Leclerc starts to score consistent points, there's no reason why we can't catch Haas for 5th place, which should be very good in terms of the
great work out there today.
Standings.
How do you think it went? You really looked in control of your car out there. Your team must be thrilled.
I'm sure they are. We're getting a double point score. Leclerc finally getting his first points.
You gained a lot of positions during the race, didn't you?
Well, that's because we did a 1-stop. And also I dive bombed everybody.
Did you feel comfortable in the wet weather today?
Well, we were on dries. Did you not see we were on dries, Claire?
You had a few bumps and scrapes today. Who would you say is at fault?
Well, we went full right into a corner, so I,
Appreciate your time.
no surprise there. We went full right into a corner. It was bound to be problems for the two Renaults, and they had to sacrifice. But Leclerc got the best out of that in the end. He managed to come back, and great job by Charles, finally pulling his weight in terms of the championship, because we need him to be able to win the Constructors' Championship for Sauber, and potentially also to be our rival for a Drivers' Championship, getting Alfa Romeo's first Drivers' Championship since 1951, which is the aim of the series. I do plan to step the series up as well, try and get a few more episodes out this weekend. When I say out, recorded. Our rep with Sauber's decreased despite getting 9th, but other than that, everywhere else it's increased. And
great work. That's exactly the kind of result I'm looking for. Keep it up.
Thank you, Claire. So, yes, we have some resource points now, so let's go and have a look at the R&D. Contract in progress.
Remember to select a driver that you consider your rival from the rivalry screen on the workstation.
So we won against,
Performing
I think...
well against your rival can earn you respect and better terms when it comes to our contract reviews. Here you can see a list of eligible drivers to declare as your rival. The more challenging they are to beat, the more the paddock will respect you for succeeding. Just be aware, you'll lose the same amount of respect if you come off second best. So it may be wise not to be overly ambitious.
Well, we're going to go and pick Sergio Perez, mainly because the Force India has been doing a little bit bad, and Perez, well, he did actually catch us, but yeah. Let's go and have a look on the R&D. Mercedes, Ferrari are the top three. We are the 4th slowest team now, after some moves. We're going to develop another part, a couple more aero parts. Aero is really bad, so those 2 parts should be coming for the next race. Now we've got simultaneous development, we can develop more the aero, get the aero up, because it's the 2nd worst on the grid. We want to really catch up, get to Toro Rosso and Force India, and then try and make a works up. Because if we can get up to Renault standards, then we can take a look. The Sashi is also down, but there we go. McLaren, Toro Rosso and Williams are slower than us, with Mercedes, Ferrari and Red Bull the fastest teams, followed by Renault, Haas and Force India in this save. That's what I'm thinking of doing, is upgrading the aero until that matches the Sashi level, the less that the Sashi is on. Then we'll look at upgrading the Sashi in the aero, and then we'll look at doing some engine upgrades to potentially increase fuel. So yes, you can see that we have made a huge big jump. We are now faster than McLaren. Toro Rosso have done some upgrades as well for this race, and Renault. So Ferrari haven't done very many upgrades, and I think that Mercedes have now got a gap over them that they are able to come out, and Red Bull have got even fast still. But yes, we need to think about the parts we're using as well. Maybe put a couple more reliability upgrades on it in the next couple of next race potentially, which will be the British Grand Prix, which I'm not a fan of Silverstone. Engine gearbox wear is doing absolutely fine, 4% on that one, and 29 on the race gearbox, so we're doing fine on that. But yes, I haven't really much more to talk about, so I'm going to leave it there. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you see more F1 2018 career mode videos. Make sure you go and check out also my F1 2019. I did a video on how the paddock should look, so make sure you go and check that out as well. All the playlists are available on the channel. Forza will be coming tomorrow, and FIFA hopefully on Friday. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care, enjoy your day, and goodbye.